Welcome to Belfast. The tall ships are in, the crowds are here. It's the final to discover who is the UK's strongest man. There are those who will not be taking part. And those who will.
Hello and welcome to the final of UK's Strongest Man 2009.
You know what, Sam, I'm so excited to be here today. It's going to be a fantastic competition. 16 brutes have battled it out to gain the credited 8 final spots today.
So what do you reckon, Dan? Will anyone be able to top the Daddy?
Well, never say never, but up to now, Glenn Ross has never been beaten in this competition.
That's right, Glenn Ross is going to be the man to beat, but all 8 finalists have a good chance of doing well today. So let's remind ourselves of how they got here.
Well, Jay Hughes, first up, is 25, 5th in the UK Strongest Man competition in 2007, was 7th in the British Strongest Man also in 2007. He's made it to this final.
Glad to be here, definitely. It is the strongest field, so I'll have to see what happens, to be honest.
Well, Glenn Ross, the Daddy, defending his title won last year, is from Bangor, County Down, 8 times UK and British Strongman champion. A real crowd pleaser all the way.
Probably the best lineup we've ever had in the UK Strongest Man. And I've got to work hard today, but I'm in the best shape of my life and I'm ready.
Well, Little Rich is up next. Richard Smith, panel beater, 3rd in the Welsh Strongest Man competition, and he's looked very, very good here.
I come here and my intentions weren't to come last in the first heat, and I'm in the final. I'm just happy to be in the final, to be honest. I'm going to try my hardest today. It's been an awesome competition, to be honest. I've loved every minute of it.
Mark Westerby, silverback by nickname, 5th in Britain's Strongest Man 3 times in a row. Never went near a gym, I'm told, till he was 40 years old.
These are 8 strongest men in the country, you know, so it's going to be an hard day, very hard day. I'll do my best.
Well, Paul Cuddles Carter, 2nd in the Southern Strongman competition last season in the South. He was a man who really promises such a lot. It's time to deliver.
Mine's in it, but I'm trying not to think about the aches and pains at the moment. I worry about that when the show's after, and it's all finished.
Jimmy Marco, 3rd last year, Britain's Strongest Man 2008. Only been training for 5 years, but he's in very good form.
I'm just going to do my best. That's just me. See what happens then.
Dave Mear, Big Dave, well, injured but so determined. He's made a real effort here. The calf, the knee, all problems.
Yeah, it's a really tough year. I mean, this is my 5th year here and my 5th final now, so I've made it every year. I just have my legs hold out. I mean, I'd like to not come last. That's what I'm trying to do today. If I can not come last, I'll walk around my head held high.
Well, Dave Warner was 2nd last year, Ireland's Strongest Man this season too. He's 40 years old and so much promise. He's a real contender.
Like I said at the beginning, this is a really hard competition. The standard of the athletes is the best we've ever had, so I'm just going to do the best I can and just go hell for leather on every event.
Well, the scene is set. It's a big, big crowd for this final day. And my goodness me, what a competition in prospect. Let's go and join Sven Carlson, our referee.
So for the first event of the final, the athletes have to do the car roll. This time the athletes have to go head to head with these cars. Flip them over 360 degrees, back again, run over the finish line. The fastest time going to win.
Well, it's 2 flips down and 2 flips back again. Mark Westerby and Glenn Ross, the first 2 on duty here. And then to run to the wall and touch the wall. Glenn Ross coming off, smelling salts to keep him going. And there he is. So it's a one-on-one. Jeff.
This is the sort of event, Stuart, that you don't do it at home. 2 big guys, they've got to flip the car over twice, run around the other side, flip it back twice, and then touch the wall. Great event and very visual, and 2 big guys raring to go head to head.
And it's about time, so I guess Mark Westerby has a bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, he's a bit taller. Going to go over, keep it rolling, round the other side. Up she goes again. That's it, and push, keep it rolling, got to keep it rolling, that's the key. Keep it rolling, that's it, off you go, round, touch the top, and Mark's finished.
Well, Mark Westerby's time, 20.91. Glenn Ross a little bit down on that. 27.62 for Glenn Ross. So he was 3 seconds down on the first length, and I guess on paper that was bound to happen. Less athletic than his opponent here, and Mark Westerby looking very good. He really is shifting, isn't he?
From the Midlands of England, Dave Meir.
Dave Meir now then. How will that knee hold up? Still limping as one would expect.
England, Jimmy Marku.
Jimmy Marku, 3rd last year. Very, very confident.
I think this time, Stu, Dave's knee is going to play a vital part in this, because you actually nudge the car, so to speak, with your knee for helping it to tip over.
So you put your knee in and push it.
And push.
Well, you rightly said that, because Marku's got a good lead here. Dave Meir really having a problem to get the car going.
Yeah. He's got to get his legs underneath, and that gives him a problem.
He's really grimacing, you know.
Yeah.
And this is the first
there
event.
Goes that knee in, you see, that knee goes in.
Well, Jimmy Marku, we've got, what, 22.38 on the clock.
And Dave's struggling there.
Yeah, Dave Meir, 28.19.
Both good times, though, Stuart. Both very good times.
Yes, indeed. And we've got Dave Warner and Richard Smith coming up next. But Dave Meir, I just wonder. Look at this, another little look at it here. You can see him grimace when he gets that, he's got that knee underneath the car.
Very important to keep the ball rolling, or the car rolling, of course, and that knee goes forward. It actually drives against the car to help it in momentum of it.
So Dave Warner. Dave in very good form at the moment versus Richard Smith. The pride of Wales indeed. 24 stone of him.
He's doing very well, Stuart. He's only a youngster. He's only 20 years old. So I think he's having a good showing.
Pretty even at this stage, although Dave Warner looking now to get into full flight. He's got the momentum of the car going well. And Richard Smith just finds himself a little bit down now, but catching up.
Dave Warner, very experienced, very explosive, very quick.
Oh, he's there, isn't he? Dave Warner then. 21.82. Still Mark Westerby faster.
Now he's got a problem. He's got to keep it rocking to create the momentum. He's got to get it lower. He's got to get it in the midway. There we go. He's going to have a problem. He's going to have a problem to turn that vehicle now. Going to rock it, keep it rocking and push. There you go. Go on, keep it going. That's it. I wish I was there, Stuart. I feel as though I'm doing it.
Well, Richard Smith, 49.38. Struggled a bit at the end.
He just lost control of the car, Stu, which is unfortunate.
Once it stops, you have a real problem to get it going. That's why Dave Warner's so good. He keeps the momentum. Look at him. He's absolutely rushing onto that car. He's imposing himself on the car. Whereas Rich Smith just can't keep the momentum of the movement going. And the bottom of the car slid away from him there. It didn't help at all. So Jay Hughes, 22 stone of Jay Hughes versus Paul Carter, the big fella. Now then, Let's see what happens here.
I think Paul Carter could just literally pick it up and run away with it. He's that big. But it's going to be a good event, this one.
I think it is.
Come on, Paul. Oh, he's struggling already. I would have thought he used that massive weight of his and momentum to keep it going. And he's doing that now. So he's on the ball now.
Jay Hughes. Oh, that was tough going. They're both struggling a bit.
Struggling. They're not keeping that momentum.
Oh, he's hurt his shoulder.
His pec's gone, Stuart. His pec's pulled.
Yeah.
And, he's having problems. That's Cuddles winning the event.
Yeah, Paul Carter 30.41, but the story there is Jay Hughes, and it looks to me as though that's the end of his competition. What a shame.
Looks pectoralis major.
Yep.
Big tear. That's it. You've done.
Paul Carter, out of breath, looks across, and the ice pack, but that looked to be a little bit worse, didn't it? It looked to be a real bad one. He's not moving his arm much, and I think that's the end of the competition for him.
Could be his front deltoid and pectoralis major insert there that's causing all the problem there.
Oh, he tried so hard, didn't he? What a disappointment. He's come all this way to get through to the final. It looks to me as though he's gone, but Paul Carter at 30.41. Well, Mark Westerby, the fastest, 20.91. He wins it.
I've only ever done them once before, you know, but I knew that all the guys here was incredibly powerful and explosive. So I've been trying to get into my head just to go as fast as I possibly could, and luckily that's what happened. So.
Well, the point scores start all again in this final. So Mark Westerby, the leader, 8 points from Dave Warner and Jimmy Marcoux. Glenn Ross, Dave Mear, Paul Carter, Richard Smith and Jay Hughes, who looks to be in real trouble.
Oh my God, Sam, did you see what we just witnessed there?
Phenomenal display of raw power. These guys were flipping those cars like they were burgers. Let's see what's coming up after the break.
Well, this is it, the log press for maximum. It's a tough one.